Hi there everybody, I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you Scorpio for 2018. Okay, so let's get started. This is a big year. I have also this year done 2-minute snapshot 2018 reports. Excuse me, particularly for those people that just like me to give it to them straight in 2 minutes. I know I have a lot of viewers like that. So, and this report is going to be my more extensive report. So there's a lot going on this year in the astral chart, because we've got quite a number of outer planets, slower moving outer planets that are making a move. Capricorn, for instance, is making a move into, or Saturn rather, into Capricorn, and this is going to be a 3-year transit. And then we have Chiron is also moving. That's an 8-year transit at the moment anyway. It sort of fluctuates. And then we have Uranus also making a move, and that's an 8-year transit. So we're going to go, and Jupiter of course moves every year. So, and Jupiter is in your sign this year, so that's probably a good place to start. But you know, this certainly the year ahead for you, Scorpio, is a year of opportunity, and as such you need to work on priorities. So that means that some people, things and situations may be pushed to the side, down the list, postponed, rescheduled, or even just cancelled off your schedule. You know, as I say, not every email, text or call needs to be answered straight away, and some not at all. So you have to sort of work out, you know, what that means to you. But certainly with Jupiter in your sign, Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. It really helps you to broaden your vision, think big, and take advantage of opportunity. Jupiter is the planet of opportunity. So, you know, with it being in your sign, then there's plenty of opportunity that are going to come through for you this year. So it's up to you to work out what opportunities or options are going to be good for you, in line with your soul purpose or your bigger vision, and what aren't, because you can't do everything. Okay, it's like, I mean, it's not that you can't do everything, but there's only so much you can do in a certain time frame. So hence why we get back to where I started about you focusing on priorities. Jupiter will move out of your sign in November 2018, and at that point it's going to move into the next sign, which is Sagittarius, and that really helps you gain a lot more freedom over your financial situation, and you know, how you manage your money. So for this year it's about capitalizing on the opportunity, and next year the big bucks can come through. It's not to say that money isn't going to come through for you at you know, this year at all. In fact, we're going to cover the main areas of what's happening in your chart: love, career, money, and spirituality. Then we will go through and have a look at each month and see where the main planetary energy is going to be focused as we go around the calendar. Okay, all right, so let's move on to love. So it's very likely that your love life will not end up as it starts this year. Okay, so changes can take place, some of which you will be in control of, and some of which you won't be in control of. Okay, so just take one day at a time. It's really important to live in the moment, and even though Scorpio is generally good at strategizing and planning and getting organized and getting plan A, B, and C together, So, while you're doing that for your own sense of security, then come back and try to live in the here and now, particularly when that relates to romance and passion. Because otherwise, we're thinking about the past and the future all the time. We're never really living in the present. So we're never really living our life as such, okay? So that sort of seems to be important to you, and particularly as on the love scene, Uranus, the planet of sudden developments and changes, is going to move into your Solar 7th house, your area of love, romance, and relationships. It covers all relationships, although we tend to sort of focus on romantic relationships, in that area. So that's certainly going to bring some things out of the blue. So as I said, your love life may not end up the same as it starts. Now, that's not a bad thing. It could be actually a very good thing. I mean, you might be looking for love, and someone can sort of come into your life like all of a sudden. That's generally how it happens. You walk around a corner and then you meet the love of your life. I have quite a bit of Scorpio in my chart, 3 planets, and that sort of happens to me that way. So be open to be open to that, and be open to connecting with somebody that's perhaps different to what you have always, always anticipated your love partner can be, okay? Have an open mind, because somebody could come along and sort of tap you on the heart and have that electric sort of connection that's totally different to what you've always imagined the type of person that you'd be with. And I say that because often we go for the same type of person, the same build or the same style of person. So, just keep an open mind on that. Now, Chiron is going to move out of one of your love areas. Neptune is still going to be there. Neptune is, very beautiful for love because it's romantic and it's soft and it gives like a bit of a fantasy feel, which I always think is nice just to sort of get lost in love. That's a slow-moving planet. It's been in this area for some time. It's going to still be there right through to 2026. Okay, so Chiron is moving out. Chiron is known as the healer, often referred to as the wounded healer, and it can bring in lessons from past, and not just this past. I always feel Chiron brings in like soul lessons, karmic sort of lessons from past lives, past soul existences. So that's going to move out of this area, which does indicate that you've had, over this last sort of 8-year period or so, there's been some quite dramatic love lessons that hopefully you've learned, and more of a sensitive emotional level. And as Chiron moves into the next sign, it's going to focus more on, and this is happening around April, May, and it's going to focus more on everyday organization, doing what's right for you, focusing on your health and well-being, particularly your physical health and well-being, looking after yourself. And this is very, very important. So it's like the better you feel, the better you look, the better you feel, the more productive that you are. So it's going to increase your productivity, but you have to take responsibility for it. There's a great deal of responsibility in the chart this year. So, but it can be, fabulous for work. And now if we go on, move on to your career, ultimately you are in control of your career. However, a new prospect may mean taking a chance. Okay, so and we do have, this comes about with the eclipses this year. We have, like, the eclipses are still in your solar 4th house around your family, so things can change, or a new beginning around your home affairs there, and also in your career area. So the eclipse is like a stronger, more intense energy. So you put all that together, there's like a reorganization happening there. year, and what you change and put together this year with career or business is going to set foundations more for financial going forward, and certainly into next year when Jupiter moves into your money zone. And Saturn has just moved as well, and on the 21st, 22nd of December 2017, it's a 3-year transit. So it really just highlights being creative, having that, I mean, if you can't find a solution to something, there's a lot of communication, a lot of getting down, using your common sense and getting things put down, and communicating more on a level that's going to be sensible, solid, and build solid foundations. And there's a whole level of creativity and knowledge, like there's a sharing of knowledge, and taking that knowledge and putting it into building something that's going to last the distance and helps, set you up, okay? And so, and set you up for financial reward as well. Now, Pluto, your ruling planet, or one of your ruling planets, Mars is your co-ruler, is in Capricorn as well, in this area of sign. It's been there for a while, going to be there for a while. Pluto doesn't move out until 2024, okay? So there will be options to make your money work smarter for you this year, and that can provide you with a great sense of security, not just for now but for the future. And Saturn has a large part to do with that. And when Saturn and Pluto are in the same area like they are, there's two words that come to mind. It's intention and integrity. So Saturn helps you set the intention, and Pluto encourages you to do everything with a level of deep integrity, okay? So, that's nice. I mean, as I said, it's an exciting year. I mean, will there be some challenges? Of course, you have to like push through those challenges, and, then you get to that other end, and, it all is worthwhile. I mean, and you're not scared of a challenge anyway, Scorpio. Now, when we look at your spiritual life, I mean, life really is an adventure. And the more that you open up to the possibilities of life, the more exciting it is, okay? So, and there's that, challenge again, and you pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And there is, like, in July, a solar eclipse in your area of soul purpose. It's in the sign of Cancer, so it's a fellow water sign. And that's going to just help you get in touch with what it is that you need, and to not necessarily put everybody else's needs before you. It's a give and take, as always, all right? Okay, so let's move on now and have a look at the monthly chart and see what's going on there. So right at the start in January, we've got an abundance of planetary placements in your third house, okay? And some of that is going to be crossing over. It's in the sign of Capricorn, so it's a thinking area of the zodiac, the third house, communication, thinking, education. And in Capricorn, I love it in Capricorn in this area, because this third house position, really sometimes you can just take too much on, and then you start to get overwhelmed and you don't do anything, excel in anything, and confusion sets in. So with Capricorn, it helps you get it like down, formalize it, stay within the lines, focus on one thing at a time, and make a difference and with the outcome. And at the same time, Mars and Jupiter are in your first house, so in January. So Mars is the energy that, and as I said, Mars is your co-ruler. It's the energy that kicks forward. It's very comfortable in the first house because that's the house that it rules, or one of. And it puts things into action, and it's right in January, it's going to be conjunct with Jupiter, so it really, there's opportunities, and you're able to put the opportunities, to put the opportunities together. All right, so we like that very much. Okay, so moving forward to the next month, let's see then. There seems to be in February more focus on your home, family, and certainly something, a different arrangement can develop, okay? And so you want to sort of take notice of that. There also can be some type of correlation or combination happening around your work and your home as well. All right, and February is great for connections. Tune into your instincts. It's a highly inspirational time for you through to March rather, and where you can put your ideas into practice, get together with people. It's sort of like that mind tank going on, and excellent just for connecting. And then there's some type of restructure that seems to be going on in April, and the middle of the month through May and June is a more focus on relationships. And in May, Uranus is going to move into Taurus. It's as it says, and it's going to stay in your seventh house, solar seventh house. Well, right through the year. It's a slower moving planet. So what's great about this is it sort of brings like money, stability, and relationships together. And there is this different type of revolutionary situation going on with money, with Uranus in Pluto, and it's happening in your relationship. So it's groundbreaking, it's untraditional, it's about finance and banking, material security. But you look at and that whole Bitcoin and Ethereum and electronic money, I think, for want of a better name for it, is it's been in the market for a while. There's a lot more noise about it now, and that's certainly a Uranus in Taurus type vibration. And as I said, for you, it's in your relationship area, so there seems to be some connection there. August is very good for business, okay? So any change that you make around money and your relationship in the middle of the year seems to be reflected and will come through in around August, and that follows on through September. October, there's a bit of soul searching in October. It's like, what have I done? What haven't I done? What changes do I want to make? Am I heading in the right direction? Am I portraying myself the way that I, really want to? And then there's the ability to take action. And Venus moves into your first house and will connect with Jupiter probably just a little later in that month in October. I don't have that exact date in front of me. So that's a very powerful connection for money and relationships and to start something new. And so that's happening in October, November. All right. And then, of course, November, Jupiter will move into the next sign. So to close the year off, it looks very, very good on for money. Okay, so it's like the work that you do through this year does pay off with money. Partnerships are important. Who you do business with, who you partner with on a business and a personal level, and that's going to take you through to the next year. So very, very positive year and things coming up for you. So I hope so. Okay. So thank you so much for watching me and following me. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter on jenniferangel.com, please do that. I'll have specials and codes and coupons through the year and all sorts of information there. Okay, so I do have that 2-minute reading as well, so you can watch that. And love and luck to you. I look forward to seeing you through the year for my weekly updates on video, and of course the website has all the horoscopes, daily, weekly and monthly. All right, so much love to you and Happy New Year. Bye for now.